At least like we've seen in the last two games, is victories and incidentally clean sheets, and we know Arsenal defense, they concede goals. If for nothing, they find it easy to concede goals. But watching Leeds United yesterday made me remember the days of Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell, and Alan Smith. It felt like I was watching a Premier League team. It shows, it makes it even more painful why Leeds United missed out in the Premier League last season due to well, let's say beautiful fair play by the manager Marcelo Bielsa, but they played beautiful football yesterday. Another thing that was obvious yesterday was football is a game of two halves. You need to take your chances to win. At a point after 30 minutes, Leeds United have played 12 shots in the game compared to Arsenal's 2 shots. It shows they put Arsenal on pressure all through the game. They hit the woodwork in the first half. But even Arsenal's goal is what they call it, is maybe a crappy goal. But what happened, the ball got to the back of the net, and that was all that was needed. Leeds United would definitely be pained that they could have won that game, and the only thing Bielsa need to do, go back to the dressing room and figure what next to do for them. But for Arsenal, good win for them. Arteta, well, maybe he's doing wonders. At least it's too early, though.
Arteta indeed won the FA Cup by this.
Well, for the FA Cup right now, it's still, well, let me say it's too early to predict who will win because they're just getting to the round 4. It's from maybe quarterfinals or semifinals. Some of the top teams get to make it very serious business that, okay, now we can win this. And remember, a team like Manchester City, Premier League is almost impossible for them now. So the basic things they have to focus on is the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Definitely they'll be coming out guns blazing. But you can never underrate a team that's moved to the next round. I think Arsenal have a better chance. But let's see what happens if they would survive Bournemouth in the next round. Pep is one of those that do the mind games very well. I remember there was a time he said his player was not fit, is this and that, and he finds a way to feature the same player. So just like you said earlier on, saying United, they play well. The interesting thing about this fixture is both of them find a way to win at the opposition's stadium. Since Pep took over, I think he has lost 3 Manchester derbies at home and won 3 or 4 at Old Trafford. So it's more like they've switched stadiums. Man U win at the Etihad, City win at the Old Trafford Stadium, and now they'll be playing at the Old Trafford. It's a game definitely that now it's almost impossible to predict. If probably City had thrashed United in the first leg this season in the Premier League, you could have easily said they will continue. But United, that many thought were terrible, defeated them and defeated Mourinho's Tottenham a few days before. So definitely the game will be close. It's a close tie, and you know both of them will be there to win a trophy. Anyone that gets to the final definitely will have the advantage in winning the final. So it's going to be a close tie. Yes, you can probably tip Manchester City because of the caliber of players they have, with all the sickness and illness with the United squad. But you can't underrate them. For me, if I'm making a prediction, I think I'll give a narrow win to Manchester City. Guardiola to field a strong side against Port Vale in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Believe me, he wants to win everything. Like you rightly said, the Premier League looks more like impossible for them. So Pep, believe me, will go with everybody. I won't be shocked if I say De Bruyne, David Silva, Aguero, Raheem Sterling, everybody for this game. Winning the Carabao Cup will probably still keep him in contention that if he does not win Premier League or Champions League, at least I have a trophy. So I think he's going to go with his best squad for this club.